Hello, everyone. It's Lindsay Landry, energy on the actual pleasure that's right here. And then we're not actually um, expanding our capacity or creating the opening to have the pleasure, to have the thing that feels good. That starts right here, right now, not just by visioning what's there, but receiving what is here, what is alive right here in this moment. So, an example, I went walk the pup this morning and I noticed myself like, okay, kind of in podcast mode and just dreaming, visioning of some of the things that I'm like in the mode of creating. And like when I'm birthing, right? I could feel myself in that energy. And then I brought myself back to the flower that's in the pathway and really like, can I be so fully in this moment right here that my business disappears for a moment? Right? Because I'm so intimately connected to what's right in front of me. I'm not even thinking about my business or about the thing that's happening in my relationship. When I'm working with clients one on one, this is some of the work we do. You have to expand your capacity to be here, to be present. One, if you want those deeper, intimate connections, you have to get more intimate with what is here right now and learn to strengthen that connection, right? Strengthen your ability for that intimacy. And two, if you want to work with clients on a deeper level of intimacy, if you want to help your clients go deeper, if you want to help them get deeper results, you have to be able to do this for yourself. And then three, if you want to be able to manifest that vision in that life, right? Whether it's having a full practice and still being present and still being available for the people you love and the experiences that you're having, or maybe it's building that dream home, right? And like being able to fully enjoy it, or traveling. You have to build your capacity to fully be where you are, because if not, what's going to happen is you're going to work really hard to get to the vision, and then one, you're going to be tired, you're going to feel burnout, and then two, you're not going to know how to receive it. You're going to feel like you have to keep going, you have to get to the next thing, right? And that just keeps you in a loop. So right here, right now. And that was a squirrel jumping on the roof. So right here, right now, what's happening? What's available? Oh goodness. And look for that podcast episode that will be coming out soon. Probably Monday. Um yeah, and if you know you need help with this, you know you need to go deeper in the work that you're doing, reach out to me and let's talk. I have some spots open to work with me one on one, and I'd be so delighted to talk with you and just explore what that would look like and the magic we could create together. All right. So that's card number one. Oh goodness. Okay. Card number 2, the reunion, soul recognition, collaboration, partnership, friendship. So I feel like this is super clear. Ooh, interesting. So this like edginess came forward in the first reading, and I'm feeling it here again, but in a little bit of a different capacity. So, mm, we like often when we think about like being with our tribe, right, and collaborating and being in partnership and like having those moments where we like it's like soul family. Often when we think about this, it's like, yes, I want it. What I'm noticing here is actually this resistance in the field, and there's like this edginess around the edges of the energy. I'm also really attuned to this because these are some places that I've been working in my own system, so they're very alive. um yes, so today the energy's moving a little bit differently, so I'm going to work with what is here and what's present and read from that place. So I'm just kind of giving you a little bit of a understanding of the energy flow that could take place here. And also at the same time, I don't know, and that's also a common thread that's here. um and it feels like, there's this like fear, this resistance around. um hmm okay, so what I notice, I'm just going to speak to the energy. So one, there's an excitement, right? An expansion. We want to call in dream clients. Of course, we want that to be seen for who we are, and to come closer, right? It's the thing that is deeply desired, that intimacy, to be seen on a deeper level for our work, to have those closer relationships where you can be more fully yourself. And at the same time, there's this fear, there's this deep, deep fear and resistance. And so I want to invite you to turn towards that within yourself. What is it? What is it for you? What I've been noticing in my own process is there's this edge of what we know about ourselves and the way the world has maybe perceived us, or even the agenda, right, that the world has had for us. This could be an agenda, from family. This could be an agenda of coaches that you've worked with, your partner. Sometimes their agenda isn't necessarily in alignment with you and what you want or with who you really are. And that's actually, it's okay. But my question for you is, are you getting lost in that? So are you getting lost in it or are you shrinking in it? The second question is, are you putting up armor because someone's seeing you through a different lens than your own perception? Or are you avoiding? What is your commitment and how important is this to you to have that deeper intimacy in your business and in your relationships? If it's important for you, then the invitation here is for you to find that place within yourself that it's calling forward. So if you say yes to stepping more fully into yourself, into being your best self, the highest version of you in this lifetime, what would that look like in relationship? It might mean allowing people to have their projections and to stay in who you know you are. It might look like standing up for yourself and saying, I'm sorry that you feel that way. And this is what's true for me. It might just be saying, this is what this feels like for me. And it could just be saying it to yourself and being with that place within yourself where you're allowing yourself to have your full experience and come more forward. This is important. So often we want to just push forward. We want to just like rush to the next client, do the next collaboration, enter the next relationship. And then when we are in the same pattern, right? And it's like, okay, well, the level of conversation isn't the level of conversation that I really want to be having. Like I'm tired of spinning in stories. I'm tired of, feeling like the emotions or this sad story. When you're craving that deeper experience, that deeper connection, it starts within, noticing what's happening within you. And so that's what I'm feeling for you. There is potential collaborations, there is potential clients that I see and feel sitting on your edges. And what I want to invite you towards is asking yourself, how can I be the highest version of myself for this relationship? When you say yes to stepping into that place within yourself, you're also becoming an invitation for the relationship itself to elevate, for the other person to elevate into the next level of their self as well. Okay. So The reunion. It's a reunion within you